Hey guys, Potato here, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a super simple raid farm in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Raid farms are extremely useful, and they provide you with tons of loot like armor, emeralds, and enchanted books even. And they're also really fun to make, and they're really amazing. Yeah, let's get into the tutorial. For this build, you will need a couple stacks of solid blocks, 2 stacks of scaffolding, 6 chests, 3 hoppers, 2 rails, 2 hopper minecarts, 3 water buckets, 3 levers, 5 pistons, 8 observers, 20 pieces of glass, 1 slab, could be any slab you want, redstone torch, redstone dust, a repeater, 3 tridents, 3 buttons, a couple stacks of leaves, a locator map, and glass panes. So first you need to find a pillager outpost, kind of like this one. You can find it while you're exploring, and you need to kill all of the pillagers, or you can switch it to peaceful mode. Once you've done that, get your glass panes and place them all along the top level of the outpost, just like this. This is because we will be locating the spawning spots for the pillagers, because that is the first step for this raid farm, and it is an absolute necessity for it to work. So just place your glass panes kind of like this, like I am doing, and then all you really need to do after this is go back about 30 blocks for a bit, and you should see some pillagers eventually spawn. And also, change your game mode to normal if you switched to peaceful before. So now you guys can just wait. And as you can see, we have got a pillager over here. Now, you can break all of your glass panes, kind of like I'm doing right now. And now, you're going to need to get your locator map, because we'll be locating the spawning spot for the pillagers. We've already had it, but we need to find the southeast block, because that is where they actually spawn, the corner of there. So, get a map, make sure you're facing south, and then face east as well. And so now we have the southeast block, which is here. And so now what you're going to want to do is kill the pillagers like I'm doing right now, and then break these 3 blocks over here. Then break your glass panes, because we're going to be making a kill chamber for the pillagers like this. So first you're going to get some glass, place 4 over here, 4 over here, 4 over here. Whoops, I missed one over here. 4 over here, and that is our glass tube. So now get some leaves and place a layer of them like this. This will ensure that nothing spawns over there, because leaves are completely spawn proof. Now get some solid blocks, because we're going to be building a little bit of a tube here to go downwards. So place a couple over here, a couple over here, and a couple over here. And now follow my directions on this next step, because it is very important. So break these 4 blocks, or 3, sorry, and extend it out kind of like this. You can also break the stair on the side here if you need to, and place 2 blocks over there. Place 1 over here, and then place the rest of the tube kind of like this, because over here we're going to be placing water so the pillager can go into the kill chamber it needs to. So first get your buttons actually, and place 2 on this block, and you're going to want to place 1 over here as well, or over here. It doesn't really matter, just as long as the water is blocked. And place a water source here, and place your 2 buttons right over here. Now break these 2 blocks, place some solid blocks over here, place a couple over here, then break this block here, place a piston, and throw a trident at its face. Then get your redstone dust and your repeater and your redstone torch and some glass, and place the glass over here. And now try and locate the piston over here, or the block it's on, sorry. This is where the pillagers will be falling, and you can mark it with a glass block like I am, or you can use any solid block you want. So go 2 blocks down, break that block, place a double chest here, crouch down and place a hopper, place 1 rail, and a hopper minecart over here, and you can just surround it with solid blocks so the hopper minecart doesn't move at all whatsoever, because it would be pretty bad if it did. Now we're going to want to come back up here, and now we're going to be doing the redstone for our trident killer. So first thing we're going to want to do is make sure we have all our materials, being the redstone, the lever, the repeater, and the redstone torch. Then come behind the piston, place redstone dust there, place 2 solid blocks like this, place 2 over here, break this one, place a repeater over here, place a lever here, and a redstone torch here. This should create a redstone clock, and the piston should be moving back and forth. can flick the lever temporarily because we will turn off the trident killer. And now this is pretty much the outpost part of our farm completely done, or almost completely done. We will be spawn proofing this later, as well as the entire outpost, but that is for later, not now. Basically how this works is when the pillagers spawn, they will fall there and die, and we will get the bad omen effect. So now, for the next part, you guys are going to want to get your scaffolding, come to the top of here, and build up 26 blocks of scaffolding, like I am right now. This will be our AFK area because we will be building a bit of a platform at the top of this tower. So just place 8 blocks around this top scaffolding. This is where we will be AFKing to get the bad omen effect. And once we're done, we'll move on to the next part of our farm where we can activate the raid and farm it. So now, from here, build up 50 blocks. We're at Y113 now, and we must go to Y163. So just build up blocks like this. Once you're done, you're going to want to get some leaves. And then place 2 over here. 2 over here. And then build a little bit of a platform, kind of like this. It must be about a 5x6 area, or a 5x5 area. Actually, 5x6, sorry. Now, get your pistons. Place 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Then get your observers. Place 1 facing into this piston, 1 facing into the other observer, and then just repeat this with all the pistons. This will be our main trident killer for the raids. Now, once you have done that, get your lever, place it on this piston, activate it, and the piston should start moving. Then flick the lever again, and your entire trident killer should be working good. And also, when you can, place 2 tridents there. Now, go down 3 blocks with scaffolding here, and make a little bit of a platform with leaves, because we're going to be making our collection system. So try and locate one of the 4 blocks of your trident killer. I'll choose this one over here. I'll put the leaf back there. I'll build down 2 blocks, break this block, place a double chest here, break the leaf, crouch down and place a hopper, place a rail on that hopper, then place a hopper minecart on top of it, like this. And this will collect all of our drops. And you can also encase it with leaves like this, just so it does not move whatsoever. Now, go 2 blocks down from the scaffolding and build another bit of a leaf platform, kind of like the other one we just did now. And find the chest. Break the block under it, place a hopper there, crouch down, and place a double chest here. We can make our storage system bigger if we want to, but we don't need to. So now, get some dollar blocks and build a layer like this, 2 blocks high. Now, break these 2 blocks here, place a glass block here, place a slab over here, and now you can also double layer this if you want. This next step is optional, but it'd be better to double layer it because if you're farming things like Ravagers in this raid, which obviously you will be, they might get stuck or glitch out of the block, so it's always better to double layer this. Now we need to build up a big tube going up into the sky, about 19 blocks from this bottom observer here, or piston, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we need to come up here and then build out 8 blocks from here. Build out 8 blocks from here. And do this on all the sides. And now, once we're done with this, we will be building a platform. Well, this actually is the platform. This is where our raids will actually be spawning and falling into our kill chamber. Now, once you've made all these lines, you can build it up into a huge platform, like I said we will build. Now, you're going to want to build a wall around this thing, about 3 blocks high with any solid block that you want. Kind of like this, because it will encase the water and the pillagers. Now, once you've done that, you're going to want to get your leaves, because we will be spawn proofing the top of this thing. And the easiest way to do that is by obviously just putting a layer of leaves, kind of like this, around the entire area. now, what you guys are going to want to do is get some solid blocks, and we're going to be placing one block in each corner of this platform. This is going to be where we're going to be placing our water sources so the pillagers can flow in the middle. So place one there, one there, one there, and one there. And also, guys, if you want, you can make an infinite water source, kind of like this. Or if you want, you can also use ice instead. It's more convenient as well. So I suggest using ice if you don't want to be placing a bunch of water buckets. So basically, once you have your infinite water source, just place a bunch of water sources along the line of here. Be careful not to place it in any other block though, because this entire thing will turn into sources and get messed up. So now break your infinite water source like this and get some torches. This is an optional step, by the way, and place them all around here. But if you're building this in a snowy biome or a taiga, your water sources will turn to ice. So just place some torches like this so they can melt if they do turn into ice. Now, guys, I went ahead and spawn-proofed this area over here with leaves, just in case. And now we are almost done with our farm. We're going to be needing a bed and a villager. Sorry I didn't say that earlier, but basically what you're going to want to do is go a couple blocks above that piston we went up of earlier. Place 2 blocks like this, a bed, and then encase the bed in leaves, kind of like this. Then place one more layer like this. Then get a villager and put it in here. If you're in survival, I suggest using minecart rails or a bubble elevator or something of your preference. It doesn't really matter. But basically what's supposed to happen is you have to wait till it's night so this villager can sleep, kind of like now. And now place 2 leaf blocks like this. And now you need to wait till it's daytime. I'm in creative, so I can obviously use commands. But once the villager wakes up, just break the 2 blocks under the bed, kind of like this. And the villager will be trapped there forever. Now, guys, we are almost done with our farm. There's only 1 or 2 things that are left to do. So you guys need to get all of your leaves pretty much. And we're going to be spawn-proofing this entire outpost so not a single raid spawns. So you need to place leaves on this top part over here, pretty much on every spawnable block, being the wood itself. And even these things down here. Also spawn-proof each of the floors. And break these fences and replace them with leaves, because raids can spawn on fences too. Spawn-proof all these floors, like I said. And you can even spawn-proof this area over here, so not a single raid spawns. I hope you guys have also thrown your tridents in here, because that is a very important part, like this. And if you don't, it's going to be pretty bad, because your pillagers won't really die. So just don't forget to throw your tridents there. It's very important for this farm to work. And now just turn on your trident killer, just to make sure all the tridents fall. And you can turn it back off. Now I will show you guys how to use this farm. So basically what you're going to want to do is go to your scaffolding platform and wait for some pillagers to spawn. You will eventually get the bad omen effect. And yeah, so once you've done that, I will show you the next step. But basically, it won't really take long. And also, don't forget to turn on that trident killer over there. Very important, or else the pillagers will not die. So yeah, like I said, just go to the little scaffolding platform over here. AFK here for a bit, and you should eventually get bad omen, which is essential for this farm to work. So I'll come back when I got bad omen. So right now, guys, I have bad omen. And now I'll go up the scaffolding tower to our raid farm. So once you're on this leaf platform and you wait here a bit, then turn on your trident killer, you will trigger a raid, and all the raid members will spawn on top of here, and all their drops will be collected. And not to worry about the water turning into ice, because like we did, we put the torches. It's an optional step, but I still do it just in case. So as you can see, the raid members are falling in, and they are dying right down here. You can AFK at this for as long as you want, and it'd be better if you did this on hard mode, guys, because you would get more raid members, and more raid members means more loot, and all the loot will get sucked into the hoppers and into the chests like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 100 subscribers, and it would be highly appreciated if you subscribe and check out my other uploads too. It really helps me out. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.